So today I wanted to go over how to dissect some of these technical interview problems. So I thought I would just go in and show you guys how I would normally analyze a problem. So I've just clicked on the first problem here. And when you normally go in, you see all these words and there's all this information. It's kind of overwhelming. So what I like to do is, especially during whiteboarding ones where you can just kind of type wherever, I like to have this note section at the bottom where I type out the three pieces of information that I'm looking for, which is the given, the return value, and then any assumptions. And the assumptions area is a great place to ask for ask clarifying questions, which they always do want you to ask. So if you see this question, it already tells you in the beginning, given an array of integers. So I would just write that down. And then it also conveniently gives you the return, which would be indices of the two numbers. So you're looking for indices. So that, to me, says an array, but you might want to ask the clarifying question like, oh, it says indices. Do you want that in string form? Do you want that in array form or map form? But I'm going to assume they just want array, an array of two. So then assumptions would be, just clarifying, can they be negative? Can they be positive only? Are zeros included? What about, I know it says given an array of integers, but you always want to take in the edge case scenarios, like what if they give you something that's null? What if they give you decimals? How do you want your code to handle that? So for some cases, your interviewer might say, oh, just, throw an error exception, or I'm assuming they just don't want you to crash. So that's the only thing. Other assumptions to look for. This one conveniently tells you may assume each input would have exactly one solution. So I would make that important. Only one solution. So during times like this, when they tell you, oh, it's exactly one solution, you can also ask clarifying questions like, oh, should I consider the fact in the future there could be multiple solutions? And then usually in these kinds of interviews, the interviewer kind of has a step 1, step 2, step 3 they want to do. So they're kind of trying to have question at its base foundation. And then once you finish that, they'll be like, oh, well, what if you had multiple solutions? So the fact that you would ask and point that out first kind of gives, makes you look better. That makes sense? And then another assumption it says here is you may not use the same element twice. So cannot use the same element twice. And then, yeah, so it's basically how you would start. And then whenever you get confused later on, I'll probably do more videos about this. But you can kind of just, in a moment of panic, just look back at your notes and be like, okay, given this, return this, assume this. And that's all I have for today, guys. Let me know what else you guys want me to talk about if you're interested in this kind of video. If there's anything that sounded confusing, if you want a clarification, just leave your comments below somewhere. Thanks for watching. Bye.